what I'm going to talk about is search engine optimization and how to optimize your website effectively to be found naturally within search engines. So what I mean by naturally is the unsponsored links. What do you do to your site so that Google can find you and rank you highly? Now, we're an advertising agency and we've been around now for 12 years. So we do all types of advertising from traditional to interactive. We do everything from brand development to radio ads, TV, brochures, billboards, direct marketing, and so forth. But a big part of our focus really is web development. What do you need to do on your site once somebody lands there, how to convert. And also a big part of our initiatives since the early days have been search engine optimization. We opened up our agency close to the time when Google actually started itself. And I remember gathering around the boardroom and actually somebody, one of our programmers who's still with us today, saying there's this great new search engine it's live and it's so relevant, it's so perfect, it's simple. And they showed us Google and I was like, started using it. I thought, this is really something that I need to incorporate into my client's website, one of the initiatives. So we were optimizing websites even really before search engine optimization became a well-known term. So search engine optimization, in my opinion, is cost-effective marketing. And I'll explain to you why. First of all, it's a fact. Google is the largest search engine, and it logs over 2 billion searches per day. It has 620 million visitors per day. 92% of all searches are organic. And I have the main question probably people have asked you before is, when was the last time you used the Yellow Pages, realistically? Do you remember? And, you know, the first thing that I ask also is, how do you literally search for what you're looking for? So, what do? When you want to look for anything, get online, right? And you search, and most likely it's Google or another one of the search engines that Bimal spoke about. So, number one, we know that it's obvious you have to be on the search engines. If you have something that people are searching for, you want to get found. We also know that it's effective. It's even more effective than PPC. PPC is really important, and the great thing about PPC is it's immediate. You want to start your campaign tomorrow, you do your keyword, you prepare your keyword list, prepare the ads, get you up online tomorrow, drive traffic immediately. It's great, and it's also a great way to start measuring the results, the keywords that are driving the most traffic, that you can build that into your search engine optimization campaign. So, not knocking PPC, it has a purpose and it's effective, and it also fills in the gaps for keywords that you're probably having a more challenging time getting results on. But the fact is also that 85% of all searchers click on a natural organic search. The good thing about PPC is you're only paying for people clicking through, so you're not paying for wasted ads unless your actual web page is, and your campaign is not effective. But that's the great thing about PPC also, you're only paying for what you get. But if you want to invest for the long term of your site and getting natural traffic that you don't even have to pay for click-throughs for, well then SEO is really important to that long-term plan. The top 4 sponsored slots are equivalent to being ranked naturally on spots 7 to 10 on Google. So that just shows you the value. The top 4 PPC spots are equivalent to the spots that are lower on the page that you have to scroll down to on the first page. And if you can attain a number 3 rank in a natural search, it's actually worth 2 to 3 times more than what you're paying for PPC. So again, you can really realize the value that you're getting by being found naturally. Here, you're actually engaging somebody who has taken the time to search. They're using keywords that are related to your business, product, services, and sometimes even are geo-targeted. So you've got somebody who's actively taken a step to find you and actively wants to either learn more about a product or actually purchase and make a contact. So it's way more targeted than something like you said, like a billboard where there's just randomly a bunch of people passing through. It might be your demographic, but might not, and it might be, it's it's a longer sales process between the time that somebody sees your ad and the time that you can engage them. Where here, it's very immediate. How do we know? Well, we've been doing this for, like I said, almost since the first day we opened. And this is just a small snapshot of some of our clients that we've optimized for. And obviously we practice what we preach, so we've optimized our own site. And I'll show you some examples of what we've done. But again, we optimize clients in all different areas. And even companies within the same type of business. Again, the search engine is huge. There are lots of spots to fill. Even two companies in the same business may have different things that they focus on within their business. That one can be found really well for that specific specialty, and another one can also be found for their specific specialty. And even if they're looking for the same keywords, people are looking for the same keywords. Again, the search engine is huge, and there's a lot of space to fill. It's just about getting to the top. So, for example, with ourselves, if you look for an advertising agency in Canada, well, you'll find us on the first page. If you're looking for an advertising agency in Toronto, we also come up on the first page, or marketing agency in Toronto. That's really relevant to us. For somebody who's actively engaged and looking for an agency, and most likely wants to deal with an agency within the city or country that they're working with, well, it's important for us that they get found. And most likely when they've taken the step to find us and get onto our site and actually call us or email us, we've almost closed the sale. It's just really about, doing a presentation, finding out their needs and customizing the solution. But at that point, it's really more of a sales close than, engaging them in the first place. So for example, for Print 3, we've optimized them for over like 200 terms, variation of terms and service and so forth. I'm just going to point out too, they have two sides of their business. They're a print franchise, so they want people who are looking to invest in a print franchise and open a business. So if you look up print franchise, Print 3 comes up on the first page. Now they have over 50 locations across Canada. So for example, if I'm a consumer in Oakville and I want a print shop in Oakville so I can go and actually develop, take my print job to them and get a print and then get something printed, well, Print 3, their shop in Oakville is on the first page of that search, and they also come up on the Google map and on the first page, so they have a high chance of getting that search for somebody who wants to find a print shop in Oakville. This company, Cambridge Mercantile, is a company, I like to point this one out because we optimized Cambridge Mercantile about 8 to 9 years ago. We worked with them for 2 years optimizing their site, and number one, they were ranked for hundreds of different phases related to foreign exchange, and number two, we haven't touched their site, optimized it in several years, but they are still gaining the benefits of things we did years ago. And like I said, with PPC, they're not paying us cost per click. They paid us for the optimization process to ensure that they get listed highly, and they're still gaining the benefits of being found, say, for foreign exchange company, which is a really relevant search, and they're at the top. So they're gaining the benefits of things we did 8 years ago. We don't get paid for it anymore, but they're getting the long-term benefits, which I'm sure is making them lots of money. And I wish I was getting paid per click because I think I'd be a millionaire with that. Bins is a kitchen and bath design company, so if you were looking for kitchen and bath design, they come up on top. For somebody who's specifically looking for bathroom design, they also come up. Di Daniele is a silver jewelry company, so if you were looking for silver necklace, they come up at the top. That's a really competitive term, which I'm going to explain later. Silver bracelets, all relevant to their business, they come up on top as well. Okay? So that was pretty much just to demonstrate that not only do we talk, but we actually done it, we do get results, and it helps our clients obviously grow their business.